Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS23 news video. We've got Fact Sheet Friday again. And this time you can see the video already on Friday because we got the fact sheets on Thursday, and therefore I could produce this video already in the evening of Thursday and you have it on Friday. And yeah, this is because we have a holiday on Friday because of Easter time, and so this week is one day earlier than usual. Okay, yeah, what are those fact sheets? Maybe you ask yourself. So first, it's all about the upcoming mobile game of the farming simulator, the FS23. And it will be available on mobile phones and on Nintendo Switch, and it will be released on 23rd of May this year, so rather soon. And the fact sheet Friday is always when we get a DLC or a new game, we get informations about the upcoming machines and vehicles, usually on Fridays. And that is the fact sheet. Yeah, so the first fact sheet of this week is about Lemken, and it is a kind of a cultivator, a big one, and it's a Lemken Coraline 9-840, and it costs 87,500 bucks. And you need a tractor with 320 horsepower to pull it, and the weight is 8.5 tons. It costs 9 slots on your machine, and the working width is 8 meters and 4, and you can work with 15 kilometers per hour with it. So this is quite a big cultivator, and therefore you need a rather strong tractor. And it's an expensive cultivator as well. And as you can see, it is quite modular and consists on discs, and here things that go, spikes that go into the earth, and something like a roller, and yeah, so a very interesting instrument. And Lemken is a German manufacturer of agricultural machines, and they build a lot of those cultivators, smaller ones too. Yeah, and we not only get information about this cultivator on this fact sheet, but we can see some other things as well. So we have a tractor again. Here, this is a Fendt tractor. What is easy to recognize because of the green color and the red rims. And yeah, as we need 320 horsepower, this will be a bigger one, and we can look on the official pre-order page of this mobile version and check for Fendt vehicles. Here we get 3 tractors and one thing to cut corn. I forgot the name. Yeah, and I guess it's the 942 Fendt tractor that we can see. It's a big one, and it has 415 horsepower, and you can drive with 60 kilometers per hour. So this is quite a machine. I like it a lot in FS22 because it gives you some strength, and you can use the medium size to rather big equipment, not the exceptional big one, but it is, for a European tractor, it is quite strong. And here we also get the 314, which is a tiny tractor for your farm to deliver food to your animals and such. And here we have the 724 tractor, which I like a lot. This is a wonderful medium-sized tractor with 246 horsepower, which is not too shabby. But it is not good for big machines, more for the small, normal size, maybe medium equipment. This is a very good machine and it is useful on your farm. And yeah, but what we see is this big one on this image. It doesn't look so big, but I guess that's the case because this is big. And when you imagine how huge this is, then you can imagine how big this tractor is. And we see some more impressions of Neubrunn, and I think from this angle we haven't seen the map yet. So this is obviously the farm, and here we have this barn from the back side, and we can see this side building here that is hidden on the other screenshots we got from Neubrunn before. Here we have those buying silos, and we could see the farmhouse if the tractor wasn't here, because here we see a little part of the roof of the farmhouse. But if you want to know how it looks, you can go to FS19, because this is the farmhouse we had in FS19. And in the background we see some of those agricultural huge buildings. And then we have some mountains. I think this is the border of the map. And maybe here is the river we have in Neubrunn. Yeah, so the map itself of Neubrunn doesn't have big elevations, rocks and mountains, but a river instead. But it is obviously surrounded by larger hills. Let's say it like that, because they are not really big. So more hills. Okay, let's go to the next image. And here is my favorite sewing machine, my absolute favorite sewing machine. It's the Pöttinger Terasem C6F. And it's not so cheap. It costs 109,500 bucks. And you need a tractor with 210 horsepower to work with it. It has 4,000 liter capacity, which is distributed between seeds and fertilizer. I will come to this later. And the weight is 8.9 tons. It needs 10 slots on your playing device, and the working width is 6 meters, and you can work with 15 kilometers per hour. And the wonderful thing about this machine, it's the cheapest sewing machine in FS22 with direct seed mechanism. So you don't need to cultivate the field. You don't even need to plow it. You can just go after the harvest. You can go with this machine and do your seeding. I don't know whether this works in FS23 as well, but the machine itself is a direct seeding machine, and in FS22 it is direct seed as well. So here we don't find information about this fact. I hope that it's a direct seed machine. And on top, it doesn't only distribute the seed after doing the cultivating, but it does fertilizing as well. So you have more or less 3 machines in one. And with the working width of 6 meters, it's not so bad. So it's not the biggest sewing machine that we have, but medium size somehow, but very convenient because of this 3 machines in one aspect. And so here you can see the symbols for seeds and fertilizer. And with this machine you can seed wheat and barley and oat and canola and sorghum, soybeans, oil radish and grass. And I just want to make you aware that the oil radish is not a crop that you can harvest. You don't get little nice radishes afterwards. I'm asked for this sometimes, therefore I say it. The oil radish is a green fertilizing crop, so you just sow it and then wait 1 day or month, and then you can plow it under or cultivate over it, and it is used as a fertilizing stage. And it also helps the soil to stay together, so there is not as much erosion. But that doesn't matter in FS in general, so neither in FS 17, 19, 20, 22 and 23 erosion is not a factor yet. No, in those games it will not be. Maybe in a later game in the future, but in reality this green fertilizing with planting something that keeps the fields green over the winter, it helps a lot against erosion. Okay, so, and we see even more, like on the other image, we have a tractor there as well. And this is a Deutz-Fahr tractor. And Deutz-Fahr is another German manufacturer of tractors. And the most interesting aspect is the FarmCon of this year, so year 23 in July, will take place at the Deutz-Fahr Arena in Lauingen, that's in the south of Germany. And I know of some American and English guys and Netherlands guys and from different countries. They will come to this event because the FarmCon is awesome. And for me, it's a must go. I look forward to it a lot. And as I live near Germany, I will go there. It's not so difficult, but yeah, even if you are from abroad, I would suggest, if it's possible for you and you are really much into farming sim, consider coming to the FarmCon in Lauingen, because this is a wonderful event and you get to know all these other FS players. And I know that DJ Gohem is coming, and Pharmacop and FarmSim Guy, and who else? A lot more. But those are the ones that are just in my mind as of now. Okay, now we have this Deutz-Fahr tractor. So this looks like a little bit bigger tractor, and that you need 210 horsepower shows, yes, it's not a small tractor. So let's have a look. But it's not a huge tractor as well, so not just like the John Deere 9 or so. So we have the Deutz-Fahr, and here it is. And we have the Topliner combine harvester as well. And yeah, it has 287 horsepower and 60 kilometers. So in this size, it's a rather fast tractor. That's typical for the Deutz tractors. They are faster than other tractors in their size range. It is in the area of the medium tractors, but a good one, I would say. And its number is 8280 TT4. Yeah, and we see even more of Neubrunn. Here in the background we have the village with the nice Felsbrunn houses and more hills. Yeah, I think this will be very nice and bucolic, this map, and the Ember Stone as well. So I hope I can play it on my mobile phone, because that seems to become an interesting game. Okay. Oh yeah, and next week there will be fact sheets, but there will not be a video from me about the fact sheets, because I visit my grandkids next weekend, so the weekend after Easter, and therefore I can't make a video, but I will do it when I come back. So you get it later, but not as usual. Yeah, and after this I don't have any traveling plans in the time until the release, so then you will have fact sheet videos every week after this. Okay, I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for watching and all the best. Till next time. Tschüss.